Hi everybody, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is, where you're at. So today we're going to talk about Uber and Lyft and give you some tips. I've been doing it for 5 years. I'm still doing it. My hope is to get out of it and make some passive income. That's my goal because I'm getting tired of doing it, but it is great money. And it's only one of my jobs. I have 4 or 5 other ones that I do on the side. So this is just to share some tips for you if you're just getting started. And so basically, we all know you're an independent contractor, unless you're in some states, they might be changing that. So it's a great way to make money, and I know people that do it 80 hours a week. I only do it about 20 to 25 right now. I started off doing $100 a week, and then I was like, wow, I can get my student loans paid off a little quicker. Let me start increasing this. So I did start doing 20 to 25, and I paid off my student loans quicker. So that is definitely a great way to make income. Of course, the flexibility hours, you can work when you want, where you want, and some of the tips are to stay out of dead zones. Like if you know your area, you'll know what the dead zones are. If you can stay on the outskirts of most cities, I'm in between 2 great cities. I'm in between Baltimore and DC, so I can choose if I get bored. I can go to the other one and get different people, so I'm not stuck in one area all the time. You can get some great tax benefits if you do it long enough. You can make your own hours. You can turn it off when you want. And, if you get tired of dealing with certain people, if you keep getting them all the time, you just give them 1 star and or 3 or less, and you will never get them again. I don't really have to deal with too many crazy people. When I first started, I had more, but also my tolerance might have been different when I first started because I wasn't as experienced. Once you start getting experience, you learn how to deal with different personalities, and you really are not going to have that crisis of people being crazy. Or you can kind of see it coming. If you know that they're texting you 20 times before you even get to your ride, then you know you already are going to have issues. They could be high, drunk, or whatever it is. And they could be super hyper and super drive you crazy. And I've had all kinds. I've had people offer me money for sex. I've had people offer me drinks, come on in and party with us. I mean, all kinds of craziness. So it's up to you what you want to do. I didn't do any of those, by the way. I knew they were really drunk, so I kind of just blew it off and let them sober up. But, if you know what your tolerance level is, and if you can't handle that kind of thing, then just decline the ride, Also, it depends on, how far you want to go. I've been getting 15 to 20-minute rides where I have to drive that far to go pick somebody up because we don't have as many drivers on the road. So, you have to decide, if you know your area and I'm not going to drive 25 minutes out to a place where there's not going to be any of the rides, then don't do it. So those are just a few of my tips. You will make money. I know I made quite a bit last year. Let's say I work part-time. I know people that work full-time that do it 10 to 12 hours and make $80,000. So you can figure that out. If I work part-time, that's about how much I'm going to make part-time. And I do have other work that I do right now. So it's helped me definitely get out of some debt. And that was the main goal for starting it. So that's about it for my shorty today. And if you have any tips, comments, please subscribe, all that jazz. Thanks for watching. Bye.